About his life, his vacation, his summer vacation. So it's a nice book. For those ones who are reading with me, we are on page 11 today and we are going to start. So give it a like if you like the story. Let's go. When it started to snow, Daddy rode the boat under the back deck and it sat there all winter. In the spring, Mom started using it to store all sorts of junk from the house. The next summer, Dad decided he was going to fix the boat. But when he went to pull it out from the under the deck, he discovered a family of raccoons living in our old washing machine. Daddy called an exterminator to get rid of the raccoons, but when he heard how much that was gonna cost, he decided to take care of it himself. But then Manny had heard about a baby raccoons living in the washing machine and Mom had to step in. The boat has been sitting there ever since. I haven't had any scurrying sounds coming from under the deck for a while, so I'm guessing the raccoons moved out. Today, Mom told Daddy he had a whole race of the summer to get his boat out of the water, and he pretty much gave up after that. Mom said we're gonna leave first thing in the morning, so we needed to start packing for the trip. She told everyone to bring the bare essentials so we could fit everything in the main van. But when the time we got our stuff out in the driveway, it was pretty clear we had a space problem. Mom started going through everything and sorting into two piles, the things we needed and the things we didn't. Roderick was pretty disappointed when some of his essentials didn't make the cut. These are the pictures. Roderick. Mom made me leave a bunch of small stuff behind, which seemed pretty ridiculous considering Manny's plastic potty was coming along for the ride. Whenever we take a trip that's longer than 15 minutes, Mom brings Manny's potty just in case, but I get really uncomfortable whenever Manny uses it. And I hope you understand that moment, Mom wouldn't let me and Roddy take any electronics on the trip, even though they barely take up any space. She's always saying kids these days, they don't know how to socialize because they have constantly got their noses 2 inches from a screen, But I tell you this, when I have kids, I'm gonna let them play with whatever kind of gadget they want. If you ask me, electronics are the key to family happiness. That's according to kids. I guess everyone, people think phones everywhere. So I think this one kid here is saying the truth for all the kids, Even after Mom went through every single item in the driver and cut out all the things we didn't need, there was still a way too much to fit. One of those giant recreational vehicles because we could fit all our stuff in it and have a long to spare. The way I see it, if you want the whole family to get along, everyone needs their own space, and with one of those souped up RVs, we could spend weeks on the road without even bumping into one another. What do you say? Put your comment below. What do you think could be used during that trip? What do you think? I want it in your comment. But this is what this is the RV he was thinking about, but they couldn't afford this, so they went on for the minivan. But Mom said RVs are too expensive and they get terrible petrol mileage, so that put an end to that idea. Roderick said maybe you could get one of those trailers you tow behind the car, which sounded smart to me. But it was pretty clear Roderick was imagining the trailer as a sort of mini apartment for himself, so that he wasn't gonna fly either. This is what his brother was imagining. Then Daddy chimed in with his own idea. He said we would solve the whole space issue by just putting the stuff that didn't fit in the van into the boat, which we could tow behind us. I think Mom realized there wasn't another option, so she kept in, but getting the body into the driveway was easier said than done. Not only did we have to take all the junk out of the board, but it turned out there was the tree growing to the bottom. Can you imagine? I took 3 hours to get a boat out of the under the deck, and let me just say, Mom did not exactly go out of her way to help. After I got a boat in the river, Daddy punched up the hole in the bottom and cracked in the hole with some duct tape. I just hope we aren't going anywhere near water on this trip though, because as far as I know, the boat didn't come with any life jackets. Guys, I'm gonna stop here. Are you enjoying with me? Because me, I'm enjoying. You don't see me, I'm enjoying. This book is so beautiful. I just love it. I like this Wimpy kid because it's so amazing. So stay tuned for more videos about the book I'm gonna be reading, and I want your comment. Which part did you enjoy the most? What do you think about this Wimpy kid? If you're given a chance to write your own dialogue, what would it be? What would it be about? Would it be about a trip? Would it be about the first day you joined the school? Would it be about the day you was new in the school? Would it be about the new friend you met? Would it be about the trip you took in your summer vacation? What would it be? So stay tuned. Love you. Follow me, subscribe on my channel for more interesting videos. Bye.